Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Dead Cells. We're gonna stay on 1 cell difficulty. We're gonna get through this. But I'm gonna take it a little slower today. A little slower, a little more carefully, except that I fully intend to still get the timed door in the ossuary because I do want the blueprint that's back there. So that's the plan. Let's get on it. We're gonna figure out what that big door does eventually. I suspect it's not something we're gonna be able to interact with for quite a while. And yeah, we're just gonna really tear through here. Oh, can't quite get that amount of height. There we go. So I have to admit, I'm a little embarrassed about what happened last time. Ow. I did manage to beat 1 cell difficulty back when I was playing this last, although I am told that they changed how the difficulty scale after that, so who knows. Who knows where my relative level of skill was at the end of my last session of playing this. Oh, shield guy, that's annoying. Okay, so I need to get him to charge me, and I need to hit him with my shield so he's actually down long enough for me to get some hits in here. Also, these things are very annoying. This is not really a great thing to be doing while I'm trying to speedrun. There we go. Was that worth it? Okay, this has a stat point on it, sure. That's kind of like having found a scroll. Man, speaking of the scrolls, where in the heck are all the... Hey, there we go. All you gotta do is complain. It's true in every part of life. I don't know, we'll take a red for now. We don't actually know what we're doing yet, but I think red is one of the more broadly useful colors. Okay, well this is also good. I still have no idea where the exits... Ah, hey! With some kind of trap. Okay, well the good news is we got all the cells out of it. Ow. Listen, it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay. Yeah, okay, we got cells. And we found a shop. This is probably not worth spending money on. We should save our money. That doesn't actually go anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I'll take this. So we ended up with 2 stat points, effectively. A scroll and a neck piece. It's not super great. I would have loved to have found the other scroll that is definitely there. We're certainly going to finish this. And then we should unlock some new stuff. Some cool new stuff. Do I want to grab these nerves of steel? Maybe. This might be the time. Although, if we're going to just haul through here, why don't we just buy these at the next collector? So yeah, we'll buy a bunch of stuff at the next collector. I guess we don't... Yeah. So I'm just going to put these all into Ice Shard, which I really do think is very good. Let's get our extra life and get a move on here. Should I just pop the potion? Nah, we're fine. It's not a great idea for me to die and spend the heart right away, but whatever. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. What we're going to do here is we're just not going to die and spend the heart right away. That's how I'm going to solve that problem. I wonder if that teleporting guy will be aggroed by the fact that we stunned him. It looks like no. Alright, this should be the time door. Cool. And hey, that's a key over there. Hold on, we're gonna maybe go back and try to figure out how to get that key. So we're probably going to be getting a hold of some purple items here. Although one of them is also green. Now, let's just take purple. And with these cells, we shall get our unlocks. So hold on. What is up with this? I'm assuming you get into that from above. Did I miss a thing? Oh, no, you just can't get the 3 keys until you can break those floors. Okay. An animal head. Someone left a cow's head here. How irresponsible of them. Whoever it was, he was a bit of an artist. He carefully traced the king's coat of arms on the animal's forehead. Cool. Is this the same statue? To the glory of our illustrious ruler. Someone added something underneath. We'll skin you alive. A brave and courageous message. Okay, I am not going to get hit by the traps. Let's go here and crouch. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. If I slow down and really take my time, I can even sometimes manage to pull off very, very simple things. Yeah, alright. You want to do this? Let's do this. Was that worth it? Did you have a good time? The guy's rethinking his decisions over there. He's rethinking his entire life. Yeah, I don't really know what our build looks like yet. I'm just guessing that it's going to have a lot of purple stuff in it, based on the things that I intend to unlock. So I'm definitely seeing, like, new level chunks. The levels are procedurally generated, but they're made out of, like, little pre-designed bits, right? And I'm seeing a lot of pre-designed bits that were not in the game last time I played. So, the electric whip is not a great weapon, but it is a melee weapon that is purple. Those are not nearly as rare as melee weapons that are red, but I'm wondering if, that are green, but I'm wondering if we should just, like, because we have an opportunity to get this here. 126 DPS, so it actually does less damage than the Rusty Sword. It does shoot an arrow in front of you every so often. Obviously, those effects have cooldowns. Now, you know what? Purple's only 1 point up above red for us right now. And also, I really don't think the electric whip is very good. It has the same, like, homing, hit in whatever direction the enemy is in. Not homing, but auto-aiming. Thing that the throwing knives do, which is cool, but the damage output is really bad. Boy. I do love the symmetrical lance. I had a lot of fun with this on that other run. Now, let's take an ice grenade. I shouldn't commit to the symmetrical lance because I am not a good enough player to use a weapon that is that slow against actual difficult stuff. Oh, this is bad. Yep, I jumped right into that. Ooh. Okay, probably worth doing that. Okay, well, if you're gonna stop and get any kill, it should be the one that has the rare blueprint. Okay, we still got the speed boost. Just gotta keep running. Never stop running. Oh, also, my diving attacks leave fire on the ground, which apparently those bats can just fly right into and die. Alright, come on, show me something really cool. This is not really that cool. Nah, I'll get my stuff for free, thanks. We'll leave ourselves up to the mercy of the random number generator. Trust in the dungeon, and the dungeon will provide. I've now decided, even though all evidence has been that that is extremely not true, and I'm just, like, running into explosives. You know what? Screw this nonsense. That guy's got a star over his head. We should probably kill him, which means we have to kill this. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll just grab this and continue on. I mean, I still have a lot of time left. Let's go ahead and drink this. We should try to preserve the extra life if we can. We're going to get these health flask charges back. Man, I hate the guys who have the MIRV projectiles, the ones that split into a bunch of pieces. Not because it's more likely that you'll get hit, but because they're so much more effective at area denial. Like, the area where they shoot them is dangerous for such a long time. Okay, well there's a secret thing there. I wish these bats would stop hovering and just attack already. Yep, there's a secret down there, and we will go and have a look in just a moment. New shields. I do love the assault shield. That said, we're probably going to end up melee weapon, ranged weapon here if we're going purple, so skip that for now. Let's just take a real quick look at this, figure out if we can... Yeah, this is my concern, is that we're going to take damage while doing it unless we fight everything, and I don't really want to fight everything. And also, that gem is not really worth very much money. Oh, turns out we can't go this way anyway. And also, I missed a scroll. the area covered by your map is quite a bit larger than the area covered by your actual screen vision. So it will sometimes see things like this that you definitely did not see. Ow. Well, that was not great. In my defense, how's a man supposed to deal with a spike he can't see? I'd love to get away from some enemies here. Alright, let's do this. Man, the combat in this game is so fluid, and the movement is so... It's just so good. It's so much fun to play. There are a lot of games I play that are not super fun on like a moment-to-moment action basis. I mean, pretty much any strategy game, right? The fun part of it is an abstract layer within the game. It's not the actual actions of the game. You know, I'm clicking on a menu or whatever. But I feel like I've had a really good run lately of finding games that are just an absolute blast. Like, the actual moment-to-moment play experience is such an absolute blast. Alright, so let's pick up this Nerves of Steel. I'm curious about this. And then we may as well grab some other purple cool stuff. How about the root grenade is great. And then we'll take a double crossbow-matic to go with it. How many more items? One more item until we have restock. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna unlock the stun grenade. Yep, and we're gonna pour a ton into restock. I think restock is even more important to good runs than like extra health flask is. Okay, so we're not actually going to take all this stuff, obviously. You get to replace our shield, so it does plus 50% damage when we're at max HP. From here on, we're going to get a lot more careful. So this generates a shield when used, throws a turret down on the ground that shoots. This is a vine that creates a bunch of roots, sticks enemies to the ground, keeps them from bothering me, and then we're just going to recycle some of this stuff. That was a starting item. Yeah, we can't recycle that. Okay, and you should give me... This is a grenade, right? Yeah. So that's a little inconvenient. Why don't we take 51%? You know, let's take DPS if you're close to a deployed skill. If we get in danger, we're going to throw down our turret, and then we'll fight more effectively while we're near the turret. Let's go back to full. Okay. So, once we get the blueprint in here, my main goal is actually getting that blueprint to the next collector. That's goal number 1 for this episode. So we're going to take it slow, we're going to be careful, we're going to stop being crazy. I really like the way that playing the game quick, like, it actually is kind of dangerous. There's a good trade-off, and that makes it feel really good when you do a good job of speedrunning an area, but man, I just need to not die. Also, look at all these cells. Look at all these cells we could put toward the restock. Okay. Let's try this thing out. Okay. Alright, you just hold it, and then there's a moment where it's critical, and you just have to let it go at the right moment. Not a lot of auto-aim on this thing, unfortunately. And we can just snap it off real fast. It does pretty poor damage when you use it that way. Oh, I hate these guys. It actually does really great damage when you hit the critical, though. Okay, so like I said, we're going to take it slower here. Hopefully this will result in us finding more secrets, and also it'll give us more of an opportunity to appreciate the really excellent but extremely grim art in this area. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the hang of this. It seems like it's not changing either. It's the same timing every time. So this is definitely something you could get. You just get locked down. Alright. Well, yeah, you know, we have our root grenade and everything. This shouldn't be too hard. Oh, screw this guy. Also, I was wrong. The timing totally does change. I tried to roll out. No! Stupid tiny zombies! Okay, the roots killed him. Dodging creates a toxic cloud for 4 seconds. That seems pretty alright, and it has damage reduction on it. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I like that quite a bit. Yeah, that is a of all the things to have to fight an elite version of, that is maybe one of the ones I would like to see least. So we've already used one flask charge, and we're low enough on health that the use of a second flask charge is definitely warranted. Okay, let's roll through. And the damage on that cloud seems to be okay. We're going to wait until this guy walks away from the ladder a little bit, and then throw both of our things. Easy enough. I like the fact that if we have stuff in the root grenade when it dies, it creates even more area damage. Right in the kneecap, yeah. I hear that'll end your career. You know, a lot of ranged weapons have a little bit of auto-aim. This thing seems to be purely horizontal. All the way horizontal. Wow, I didn't know that he could do that. When he started rolling like that, I thought he was committed. I didn't know that he could just sit in place and then change directions on you. Well, we're out of health already. Not a great sign, I think. Let's take a little bit of health here. I apologize if this feels lame. I am just really concerned about actually surviving. Well, that was an embarrassing miss. Okay, it does see that. I think the timing does vary up a little bit. Oh, all my arrows are stuck in the stupid thing here. And the good news is we can just roll around and kill the enemies with the poison. Alright, we're going to wait until the turret's back up. That's working remarkably well. Yeah, as far as strategies go, it's fairly legit. I think we're probably going to be using that one quite a bit, pretty much whenever it's available. Listen, the better you are at the game, the more you can take crazy risks. So I have to stop taking crazy risks, is where that's going. Oh, he did the thing again. Haha. That time I was kind of aware of it. I remembered it after I rolled. Yeah, I see they toughened that dude up a little bit. This bow seems great, though. I'm really digging this. Okay, that's a problem. Get him! That's kind of working. So you can see the vial up there loses a little bit. It has to spend a little bit of its goop to produce enemies, and then also when you hit it, it loses a little bit as well. So you can defeat it just by killing the guys that come out of it. But also, it helps if you're doing damage. Man, what a time for that guy to decide he wanted to roll. I almost got hit by that. Nope. Okay. Oh, geez. I prefer if you did not do that. Yeah, it's a cowardly way to fight, but it's working. You know, if we found a cursed chest like this, we could probably take it. Although, also, if there's anything I learned from the last episode, it probably should be that that's not such a good idea. That looks very dangerous, and I'm not sure I want to go down there with no health. Alright, let's do it. Let's do a very dangerous thing. It's going to be one of these guys. We're going to root grenade him, and then give him one of these. Nope, we're not going to give him one of those, because, stupid, I forgot about all of the tiny zombies. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, well, sort of a good news, bad news situation there. Please kill him. Okay. Oh, hey, we got a rune. Well, then. This run was worth it no matter what happens. The Ram rune. Rams, of course, known for their incredible ability to break things that are below them. I guess we should probably hit this. That door opened up, but that door... Aw. I was going to say, that door's above a bunch of spikes, and I'd prefer to not have to go that way. Okay, I'm not going to kill myself. There we go. We need to get the hell out of here. Where is the end? Nope, nope, nope. And there's one of those guys down there, too. Man, hold on. Is there another way for me to go? Yeah, we could go this way and up. Or actually, we should go down here first. This turret seems very good. Way better than I remembered. Fairly sure that guy can't hit me. God, I need health. So there is... It looks like there is something above us. We need to jump off of this platform to get to it. It's up and to the left. Oh, no, maybe I couldn't even get up there, actually. Yeah, I could. Is there another way to go? Yeah, we go down this way. It looks like that might be a dead end. That's just that thing, though. Alright, let's do this. Let's hang out nearby and see if this thing can kill this guy. Okay, problem solved. Well, this was a waste of time. Not that time is a finite resource for us. Yeah, I guess... Let's try going this way. See what is behind this stun grenade. Oh, the stun grenade is actually down in a little secret area. Oh, nope, it's behind one of these floors that we could not break last time we were here. Well... Ooh, it has damage reduction and swarm of biting worms crawls from your victims, which I like a lot. I think I'm probably not going to take it over the root grenade. Yeah, we'll just recycle it. Okay, so I think that means we do actually have to go down here then. It sure does. Alright, let's go back to the teleporter. It's okay. I'm sure there's a good way to cheese this available. Or I guess I could just, like, get good at the game. But what are the odds that that's going to happen now, for the first time? Get him! Okay, so we've established for ourselves a little safe place to hide. Got rid of that guy. Okay, I think this is the way forward. I think we can avoid engaging with that other stuff. I hear a lot of movement. I think it was just bats. I'd feel so much better if this red glowy you are injured effect would eventually go away. I think we're going to take damage, because at this point getting hit by anything is going to kill us anyway, and the small amount of health gain from raising our health is not really going to fix that. Okay. Where does this go? Toward a door, perhaps? Toward a trap? Okay, a better sword. I actually wouldn't mind a better sword. Yeah. 251 DPS. I do like the faster attack sequence. Please, SB, do not get killed in front of all these people by a trap. There we go. Seriously, where's the exit, though? Looks like there's a shop down here. Food shop? Nope. This is not bad. It's a little bit of extra damage, but it causes burning. It's probably not worth spending money on, though. It's an upgrade, but not very much of an upgrade. And most importantly, it's not a change in capability. It's an upgrade of magnitude, not of kind. Look at that. I actually went into the battle and hit something in melee. Now none of you can say I'm a coward anymore. Can I get up here? Nope, I wouldn't even want to if I could. Well, this actually really sucks then. Because there's no way forward except through a thing that's extremely likely to hit me. Never mind, there's a way we can go back there. Because that AoE pulsing monolith guy up on top of a tiny little narrow platform is definitely the kind of thing that I get hit by. Well, it'll come back. Okay, now we should get our ammo back, and we can shoot at this guy. I think I'm hitting him. Yeah, alright. See, these things, up here. I hate these things when they're above me, basically. Alright, come on. Show me something. An exit, some food. I just, like... I need just a little bit of help here. Seriously, if we find the door, we are gone. Oh, I don't like climbing up. It's so hard to see what's above you. Not unhappy to see that, though. Okay, that's free stuff. Damage is much better. Victims burn. But I really like the balanced blade quite a bit. Nah, we're going to take it. It's a lot more damage. Hold on. Am I certain this doesn't... Yes. Yes, I am. This has been even slower and more cautious than I intended it to be. But at least we're getting to, like, really soak in this atmosphere. This place is creepy in a really delightful way. Like, it's horrible, but in kind of like a Vincent Price kind of thing going on here, you know? Which is not to say that it's, like, whimsical or anything, which he often could be. But you get what I'm saying. It's not like... I'm not going to have nightmares. It's not that kind of horrible. Nah. That's not worth spending money on either. Why are there so many shops down here? Who is coming down to this place and thinking, man, I bet I could really make some dough? See the kind of foot traffic we get? Ah, shoot. Didn't actually get him with the second shot. There we go. Well, I attacked him from too high. Come on, please finish him off. Yeah, I got it. It's got it. It's got it. Where are we going here? Oh, hey. Just stay slightly above his attack range here. See, the value of the turret is that I'm a coward. This place is so long. How is this so long? Oh, hey, that's a pretty good blueprint. The Crusher is actually a great item. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I'm too far above it. It's not active. That looks like a platform over there that's slightly... Yeah, see where he turned around? I'm going to make for that. Okay. Kill him? Alright, now we're good. I'm pretty sure that the big sword guy's attacks can still hit us. Even if we're above them because of that big, like, overhead motion he does. So you gotta be very, very careful about that. Alright, let's let this guy walk away. We want to drop this and then root him. I might not have done that right. Yeah, he's fine. I wanted to try to make enough space between him and the turret that he wouldn't be able to hit it. Just let him do his weird little spinny thing. Okay. This is not even... Really? There's a ledge here and it just goes nowhere? I'm starting to think that the person who built this place did not have usability in mind. I mean, OSHA's never been down here. I think that's very clear. Okay, good lord. How much more dungeon can there be? Well, that's the cell door that we can open. May as well check it. Oh, hey, food store. It would be crazy not to buy this, right? In fact, I'm buying both of them. When we get to the end of this area, we're not going to get a health refill, right? We got one right before this. I can't remember. I'm just going to buy all the health. Seems like the safest thing to do. Okay, you do have to be careful with these, by the way. You can absolutely kill yourself with an elevator. That is a thing I have certainly done. Okay, well that's the Black Bridge. Now I feel a little bit more secure exploring some of those areas we didn't go to before, though. Especially since now we have the option of leaving pretty much whenever we want. I can't just jump up there. Yeah, okay. This is not... It's not worth fighting these two chuckleheads. We're not going to get anything out of this. Let's see what was over here. We're probably going to get hit on this one. You know, there's no reason, in particular, that I have to get hit while fighting the guy on the Black Bridge. If I stand back, can I get a little bit of fall on that projectile? No, I cannot. That doesn't quite work either. There we go. I was kind of hoping there was going to be some actual loot. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Ooh, wow. Well, this was worth exploring. So, plus 100% damage inflicted on enemies, plus 100% damage taken. I kind of hate that, but I do like the idea of getting one of these fancy gold root grenades and then re-rolling it. So I'm going to take it. We're just not going to get hit by anything. Like, it's so important that I don't get hit by anything that I think maybe we should just immediately leave. But also, we can do this kind of stuff pretty safely. I kind of want to fight him, right? Because he's going to give us a better neck piece. Well, we have a pretty good neck piece. Never mind. Let's just get out of here. We'll re-roll this thing until it loses that modifier. Yeah, this should be fine. Because we can do that, right? We were able to re-roll the 1% heal but double damage taken modifier off of other stuff. So that's pretty good. 75 cells in. And we dropped off the blueprint for the marksman's bow, which I think is pretty great. Maybe even something we should have just gotten there. I don't know, whatever. Okay, let's reforge the modifiers on this thing. That's a lot better. Shoots a volley of arrows, bonus damage to frozen and bleeding targets. We can afford a couple more rerolls here. Generates a shield when used, spreads oil on the enemy. If we had something that sets people on fire, that would be a lot more exciting. Let's do a couple more. The damage on this isn't really the reason we're using it, so I'm not super excited about these bonus damage things. That said, this one's not bad. Volley of arrows, inflammable oil, and damage to a burning target means we just need to find anything that gives us a burning effect, and this will be actually very, very powerful. Do I want to upgrade the crossbow-matic? It's not a super high quality. Bonus damage to a burning target. I need it to burn them. I mean, we can stomp things to set them on fire, right? Oh no, we can't anymore. Now we have the toxic cloud. I'm gonna re-roll this a couple of times and see if... Huh, the first modifier never changes. Weird. Okay, well, we need to find a way of setting people on fire. Let's go for... Do I want to just get ammo? That feels pretty bad. This is pretty powerful for our turret, and we might not always be using a root grenade, but I think I'm just... You know what? I'm just going to take bonus health. That's a good, generally useful one. Oh yeah, we lost our extra life there, so we get another thing. As we're going into this boss fight is probably one of the times when this ammo thing will be most useful. But it's, I think, going to be pretty bad in general. Because most things we kill them long before we'd run out of ammo. I guess let's take reduced cooldown on the turret. It might have been better to just take reduced cooldown on the grenade, but we use the turret a lot. Alright, I don't think this should be terribly hard. Alright, so he'll refund our ammo periodically. If I throw down a new turret, the old one will cease to exist, so I want to wait. Well, shoot, I should not shoot at him while he's invincible. Now, I do have a melee weapon. Like, I can still melee attack. I don't have to shoot him with the arrow exclusively. This is doing a pretty good job, though. Oh, weird. I killed his little floor wave attack with my root grenade somehow. Okay, new turret. Oh. He has to actually be pretty close to that to shoot it, unfortunately. Or for it to shoot him, rather. Apologies if this is maybe not the most, like, pulse-pounding build. Ow, I really screwed up there. Can't argue with the efficacy, though. It is getting the job done. Alright, and apparently we're still unlocking stuff from this guy. I'm pretty sure we're not taking a shield. Right? That's a pretty good shield, but I like what we're doing now. Okay, we're only like 10 minutes off of this time door. Probably not any reforges. Yeah, 9 minutes and 8 seconds. I used the time well, though, I'd like to think. So the Crusher is really great, the Knife Dance is pretty great. I don't actually know about these Hayabusa gauntlets. I'm not sure I've ever seen these. These might be a more recent addition. The Ice Shard, the Marksman Bow. I know we're going to be working on this for a while, but I do think it's really, really good. We made some great progress toward it already this time. Oh, we should talk to him. So we picked up a new mutation. I have to... Hold on. Did I not drop off the design for that mutation that we picked up? Or I do have to unlock it, don't I? Okay, it's a bonus damage if there's no enemies near you thing. So actually one that would be really good on this run if we could have it. Oh, sweet, sweet HP. Okay. So, from here, I think I would like to take the path that goes down into the Sepulcher. The alternate route. I guess it doesn't really matter. We have seen that already. I guess I should just do whatever's going to be safest. I'm trying to make some progress. But this dude will not commit. If we're trying to get a bunch of things unlocked, I probably should actually be fighting instead of just running past stuff now. Oops. Wait, what is causing the burn? Oh, the twin daggers start a fire when they kill stuff. Okay. I totally looked past that part. I was just taking them because they were twin daggers. Okay, so now we have a fire, and then we have huge bonus damage against fires. And we have our poison from our roll. Actually, we do a lot of damage. We have a lot of sources of damage. Oh, right. These guys. Also, actually instant damage before I could even react there. Because the cannonball explodes immediately if it hits you, even though it usually has a fuse. So if you are running toward him as he does the cannonball fire, it'll come out of the barrel and just pop on you instantly. King's banner was vandalized. Yeah, people seem to have had some feelings about the way the king was handling this whole situation. Also, apparently the kidnapping and the burning of the children. A soiled royal order. Some wise guy managed to urinate on this king's order. Although it's quite high up. Well, I mean, there's boxes all around. He probably just dragged one of those over. Citizens, anyone behaving strangely or manifesting signs of illness must be reported to the local patrol promptly and without exception. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard all this. How unfortunate for him. Oh, yeah, the combination of the fire and the roll poison takes care of those things pretty quickly. Stupid. Be slightly taller. I'm not entirely clear. It seemed to be the case that some of those went over his head, but not all of them. We probably also shouldn't fight absolutely everything, partially because of time, but also partially because, you know, I'm inviting opportunities to take damage here. That said, we definitely should not skip opportunities to get treasure. This is a terrible place to be. What am I thinking? What is down here? Oh, that looked like it might be interactable. A lot of the interactables have candles near them, but I guess those particular candles are kind of everywhere. Yeah, I think we got a pretty solid strategy here. It turns out to be much faster when I don't engage in full maximum cowardice and I actually contribute a little bit manually. Partial cowardice, like 45% cowardice at most. Ooh, okay. This is a bad grenade for us, and the firebrands would actually be pretty interesting. What's the damage output on this relative to our bow? Wow, a lot lower. So much lower, actually. Yeah, look at the critical damage on this thing is tremendous. Yeah, okay, we're not going to actually take this. I'm going to keep the bow, but pull it off the pedestal and recycle it at least. We came in here looking for treasure, and all we got was 390 gold. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, it did not crash through the door as I had expected it might. Okay, we got them all. Sometimes the safest thing is to run away and just let everybody else handle it. In fact, very, very often. Oh, that was... okay, that was not exactly what I meant to do, but it worked. I think we can probably take this guy. As far as elites go, I don't think this is going to be a particularly difficult one. So root him. Yeah, easy. So what have we here? 2 purples. Projectile damage down. Doesn't create a toxic cloud. Dodging plants a bomb, but that's a little bit less exciting. I do like 2 purple over 2 green. Yeah, okay. And then we can just make up the green on scrolls here. Get all that health back. Darn it. Boy, that bomb is a lot less damage than the poison cloud. Maybe we've made a huge error here. I mean, I assumed that the poison cloud effect was pretty rare because it has a star next to it, but I wasn't certain that that also meant powerful. It could just be rare, right? We didn't actually go in here, did we? Yeah, even without a lot of the even without a lot of the appropriate stat, the twin daggers do a lot of damage. If we've ever been in a good position to do one of these, it's right now. Alright, I'm gonna do it. We probably shouldn't take a symmetrical lance. It's just too slow. I'm not good enough to use it. And then we'll take an extra scroll with us. And we're going to play super extra most cautious. We can do this. It's going to rely on stuff like this a lot. But see, that was 3 right there. Another 2 we get to do pretty easily. It is a shame those little things don't count, although I totally understand why. Also, the explosive bats count as well. So now we are at 2. I almost got killed by that little thing. Okay, curse lifted. We did it. All that trouble for just an extra scroll. I mean, there's a possibility, right, that it turns out to be more if the colorless item you get is actually good. I don't think we want any of this stuff. 10,000 gold for twin daggers that are only as good as the ones we already have. Yeah. Disappointing. Disappointing shot. I would be willing to switch to another bow. I can't actually get up there. But I'm definitely, I think we're committed to having a bow on this run. It's working out really well so far. That's kind of interesting, actually. There's platforms up there. Hold on, let's see if we can actually get up on those. I would need to go up here. Can I get above that? My jump's not quite high enough. Let's try it from right here. Ah, not quite. There is yet mobility stuff that we do not yet have. See, sometimes they're going over his head and sometimes they're not. Man, screw these dudes. Okay, wait for a second for the mist to clear. I do feel a little bad for them. They keep generating in really, really awkward positions. So we are now at the point where we are no longer getting health from from our tactics. We probably still need more health, and our damage is pretty good right now. Let's take a couple of health scrolls. And this is a pretty fun fighting style, actually. When I'm not being super cautious with it and like actually getting in there and mixing it up, rolling around and snapshotting crits off this bow is pretty cool. Of course, it's somewhat reliant on the crits coming up quick enough. Because yeah, they definitely do have varying timers. I jumped a little too high there. Alright, we're probably not quite ready to leave. Stun grenade. I really like my cool root grenade. I think we're sticking with that. Did I activate this teleporter? I did. So that's how we'll get back when it's time to go. Ah. Thought I was really onto something with that that slick little roll out and double jump maneuver, but apparently it has all come to nothing. Yeah, there's still loot to be had here. Oh, no, screw this. I cannot, in fact, get in there in any other way. There is a... Okay. Foolish me, I thought he would stop firing when I was no longer there. That didn't really work. Okay. Took some damage there from one of those little jumpy worm guys that I couldn't see. There is a rune over here. I totally missed on my way up. Alright, pastry is actually extremely welcome right now. So that'll start the fire. Yeah, we can kill a lot of stuff really fast. There's not a potion recharge after this area, so we may as well buy back up to full health. Also, I'm kind of not using my gold for very much else. Not even trying to be stingy. The shops just have not been very good. Okay, we're not taking that. We're going the alternate route. Are we? Does it matter? Yeah. Yeah, let's go the alternate route. The clock tower is long and difficult. Which is not to say that this creepy dark area isn't, but I at least feel like pretty confident about it. This is not what I wanted to do, is it? Nope, I went back to the key door, not the door that takes you to the place. What am I doing? This is totally the right teleporter. I just have to go to the right spot. You know, you ever do that when you have a multi-part plan that you need to put into action? Oh, hey, that actually worked. This is not the right... What am I... Hold on. Where on earth am I going? That one. That's the one I want. So, what I was about to say is a little bit less relevant now that it turns out that all the parts of my plan were wrong. You ever do that where you have a multi-part plan you need to put into action and you just, like, you do the first part and then you assume the rest of the parts will just happen? Your brain starts wandering off somewhere else? Let's all pretend that that's, you know, germane to the situation here. Okay, that was just a teleporter out. Alright, let's head down here. So, we already did the, like, trap room at the end of the area, so we don't have to do that again. That only has a blueprint in it once. So when we find the exit, we can just go. I don't think we need to change anything up. Also, apparently there totally is a refill at the end of that area. There's a refill right before it, right? So it's not actually every other flask that's broken. It's just certain ones. To get out alive, simply follow the light. Easy. Hey, how you doing? Follow the light. Yes, I sure will. So there's a door down here. You can come down here and buy this item, and that's like a throwable lamp for when you get in trouble in those areas where there's not a lot of light. Hold on a second. Out of curiosity, what is the time door in this area? It's like 26 minutes. Okay. So actually very gettable most of the time. It shouldn't usually be the case that I can't do that. Probably shouldn't be fighting here. I should... Oh, that didn't light up when I touched it. Okay, there we go. Let's use the light to rid ourselves of some pursuers. Okay. So like I've said, those won't stick around forever. You can't rely on that being there too much longer. Ow. You know what? Screw all of you guys. I only feel comfortable fighting here because... Oh, hey. Accidentally discovered a secret. Well... Yeah. Something I can't get back out. There we go. It's been a weird run already. Yeah, honestly, having the reduced cooldown on this turret is kind of nice. I can actually just throw it out whenever I feel like I might need it. I really like the ominous droney music in this area. Yeah, we're starting to get a little outclassed on the melee weapon here. We should probably take 1 or 2 more levels of survival before we go back to getting damage. Oh, ow. The little guy hit me, and when you get hit, you can't do stuff for a second. There's a little hit stun, and it prevented me from rolling through that axe throw. Ah, I'm just gonna grab a little bit of light real quick here. Okay, now we can do this. I don't know where I'm going, but it looks like it's downward. Ow! Well, that feels like it was in poor sportsmanship. We'll just put some secret spikes down here at the bottom of a pit. And because SB always does the stomp instead of ever just falling anywhere, we know this will kill him. Yeah, let's take one more level of survival, and then we'll go back to purpose. Ow. It is often the case that if you hit this thing, it gets stunned, so I tried to just drop and shoot it real fast. That did not work. Okay, that's probably how we should fight those guys from now on, because the daggers just really are not dealing enough damage to them. I was so afraid I was going to hit one of those spikes. As soon as I fell off the platform, I was like, "Oh God, you idiot!" I don't know how you're going to screw this up, but I do know that you are going to screw it up. Okay, new bow. This does quite a bit of damage. Victim's remains explode, shoots 2 arrows at the same time. I'm assuming that DPS count is for the full attack and not for just one of the arrows, but that is what it would have to be for me to switch this out. So we're gonna just sell that, I guess. I would kind of like a new bow. And honestly, a bow that's a little simpler to operate at max effectiveness would not be a terrible thing. Here, hold on. Let's see what's down here first. Well, it looks like we're teleporting either way. But I need to lose less effectiveness than that. Obviously, there's going to be an effectiveness loss if you go down in difficulty, but it can't be that bad. All right, let's refill our light before we head out. Yeah, look at that. That's just not cutting it anymore. And refill the light. Well, shoot. Can't roll through him if he's all the way against the wall. Weird little hesitations in the combo that I'm not expecting. Okay, what gives more health now? Red. Sure, the light's refilled. So the fact that we got a health refill before this area doesn't necessarily mean that we don't get one after. I need to just actually remember which areas have health and which don't. Does seem like we're getting through this pretty quickly, though. So there's a guy with a... Oh, there's a star enemy over here that we missed. Well, I should probably go back and get that. Although this area is going to be a little bit more treacherous because the non-permanent light sources are going to be broken. Actually, we're going down here, right? We didn't actually come down here, so I'm hoping we will... there's some. Yeah, hoping we will find some light. Hey, this is really dangerous. Thank you, turret. Saving my life. Also, I probably should drink from the flask here. Let's get out of danger first. Boy, it's kind of a long way to the next light. Oh god, we're gonna start taking damage in a second here. Woo! Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not super sanguine about our chances of making it all the way through on this one. Alright, so it looks like we want to go down from here. Well, I missed the enemy I was trying to kill. I rolled right into that. And then I threw the root grenade at nothing. Just kicked this guy off the platform. Okay. It's probably this way. This is probably right. This is potentially right. I can't prove that it's not. Okay, extremely useful. Refill our light. Wow, what do you think this boat is from? That's like some crate dragon stuff. Okay, let's say it's not that way. That looks like a trap. What is over here? Okay. What is over here is the exit. Ow. Okay, we don't need to do that room. So we can probably afford to explore a little bit more. Seems like there's a shop down below us. There's also some cells here. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We are probably not actually going to use all of our money, and there's no sense dying with this much on us, you know? Free stuff. So a new balanced blade. You know, if the twin daggers aren't doing enough damage, the balanced blade is definitely a bad move. Do I want to get this wolf trap? Probably not. Let's, we'll pull it off the thing. And recycle it. Okay. Maybe we should just go. I guess there's something down left over here. Oh yeah, this. Okay. Trying to verify that the floor was safe there. A little bit of hesitation almost got me killed by the darkness there. Ooh. I mean, that's a lot less damage. Yeah, we're not finding, like, real, actual bows, unfortunately. There are quite a number of bows that do good damage, although maybe, you know what, it's entirely possible that I don't have any of the good bows unlocked. Or at least not many of them. Alright. I really, really hope that there's a health refill in here. You were putting 26 in, so we've already gotten more than half of that done. And we unlocked it earlier this run. This is totally doable. Do I want to fiddle with... I'm wondering if the cooldown time on the turret is actually worth having for this boss fight. It's minus 73%. So the full time for this is... Oh, wow. Actually, the full time for this is 10 seconds then. Yeah, okay. If he destroys it quickly... Alright, and we do get to refill. Yeah, if he destroys it quickly, which he probably will sometimes, I'll be glad it's on such a short cooldown. An error of just 1,000th of a second in the calibration of the clock can have serious consequences. One shudders to imagine. Okay, we are going to do this. I got something you can keep. It's an arrow in your face. Well, that's not good. I wonder if I had my root grenade. Okay, so now he's gonna throw the chain. Nope, now he's gonna throw the chain. So he definitely does not destroy it very quickly. And honestly, this turret is doing so much damage, we almost don't need to be here. Oh, hold him to that. Yep, he telegraphs that very clearly. There's no good reason to get hit by that. That was gutsy. Second time. You can do it three. No, it's just two. What am I doing? These daggers are basically worthless. Ah, that sucks. This is totally working. That was actually really good. Oh, what is this? 2363 DPS. Plus 50% when you're at max HP. Ammo plus 3. Victims freeze other enemies. Shoots an arrow behind you. Yep, okay. And it has a point of purple on it. We are definitely taking that. Goodbye, Nerves of Steel. You were fantastic. We bought that bow really early in the run. Unfortunately, we are now out of flask charges. Do we get a refill after that boss? Because I could really use one already. Alright, I think we're still putting off that guy's upgrades. We have some real basic stuff we have to buy first. Alright, 121, so we'll get restock done during the next run, provided nothing crazy happens. Okay, and on to High Peak Castle. Hey, we might actually pull this off. I'm debating splitting the run. I guess the place to split the run would have been, like, before the clock boss, probably. Whatever, we're just going for it. There's only one area and one boss fight left. Unless things change, which they could. Wow, that is an impressive-looking bow. Also, the damage is really good. Ah, you know what? Let's go down this way. Sorry about your door, man. 1977. Okay. Yeah, you can fire this thing off way faster, too. Bad habit. It's like, it's so ingrained in me now. Like, roll past stuff and then hit your melee attack. I hit the side of those spikes as I fell. That doesn't seem like a thing that ought to be able to damage you. I collided with whatever is holding those spikes to the ceiling. Look at how much blood I lost, too. Look, the spikes are disgusting. Alright, well... guess we ought to do this. So we don't actually need 3, Oh no, wait, we can do the thing. I was gonna say we don't actually need 3 keys because we can't get the extra blueprint at the end anyway, but that's not true. We totally can now that we have the stomp. Feels like a little bit of a silly fighting style. You like stun a guy and roll behind him and then shoot him with a bow at point blank range. We're gonna go for that, right? Yeah, we gotta go for that. Oh no, it's too far away. It's not actually firing. Boy, he's got some range. Ow. Teleports too quickly. Ow, what? Oh no, this was bad. I rolled too far. Save me, turret. Ow, wow, that really hurt. Holy crap. Come on, come on, come on. No, what a time to run out of ammo. Okay, one down. Ooh, alright, I was 100% certain I was going to die there. Minus 20% damage received, poisons enemies that wound you, smash attacks burn the ground. I'm not really getting a lot of value out of that bomb anyway. I think we can take this. The damage reduction is really nice. Do lose 2 points of purple. A melee weapon. Oh, it's got that stupid double damage trait on it, though. What is this? A damage grenade that's scaling with purple. I think we're not going to take this. I really like our turret and ivy grenade thing. God, I wish we could take this with us. I wish we were closer to the end of this area. I guess we could come back here. Yeah, I'll grab that as we're leaving, and we'll re-roll it. We'll reforge it until the double damage thing comes off. The game considers that to be a pretty solid trait, it seems like. It values it highly, but I really think it's making an error there. Come on. Stupid tornado. Okay. We're starting to get to the point where the turret's not able to solo every enemy in the area anymore. That said, it does still do some stuff like that. Okay, not actually anything up there. I was hopeful. I suppose we should just drink the other hit from the potion here. Okay. These big sword guys are tough. Ow, there's one of these shooty guys off screen. Still able to hit me. Oh, I was hoping I would be able to jump down before he could do it. At this point, we're mostly just collecting gold, though. Like, it's probably not even actually worth fighting these guys. Alright, we need to find one more key, and then we can just get out of here. I just need any one of these doorways. When he starts doing the spin, we're going to have to be a little careful, because... oh, no, okay. I was a little worried it would be able to pull me off the platform. Man, where are the doors? We may as well do this. Get a little bit more progress before we get out of here. I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not think the chance of me killing the Hand of the King is super high. But I do think we can at least get to the Collector before the Hand of the King and turn in these cells. Okay, well now we know where the exit is. Let's try just going left from here. We have to be really, really careful though. I'm actually all the way out of health. Oh crap. Yep, rolling to avoid the shot from above. Totally killed me there. Well, the good news is we unlocked a bunch of new blueprints. We got a new rune, so we have some new paths open to us. And also, we got to use that super fun bow. That was cool. Did not find a use on that run for the thing where I can pop my head off. This has got to be for something, right? They gave us this for some reason. I don't know. I'll figure it out. For now, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time. Maybe a victory? Don't count on it. There's like a 30% chance of a victory. And we'll see you then.